Oh gosh.
Alright, we're
Oh,
starting,
good
boys.
God.
It's
I'm
starting
Alright.
at me.
Alright, I'm
starting
making sure
at
to
the
record this.
Lian little tree roots. Let's see what he.
So we're doing this in Speak Bitch, right?
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing that you started at me because
Wait, oh no.
that means that you are starting at the feet.
Oh my.
Oh.
God.
That is not very
You gotta-
So
flattering.
many things wrong with this already.
Oh, you can hear Scoobish's
sound-
torch.
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Sound
no.
clapping.
Oh,
What's clapping, bro?
my-
Dude, Lee
You-
even gave lore to his monster.
Mama.
What the heck?
This is so okay. Deep within I still don't. I can't remember how to pronounce that woods. It's rumored that there is an unholy cryptid in there. It is said that this monster is a cousin of a couple of monsters.
Oh shit.
Interviewing the monster lookalikes, they don't want to be associated with it. That them being absolutely disgusted by it is the reason it is lost in the woods, and it should be.
Dude, the
This-
only thing worse
the
than a
bio for
cousin
this
monster
thing is
is
just
a
a
monster
roast.
that is a cousin of multiple monsters.
But they don't.
Oh! Now
Incest.
that
Incest.
That's Quinn. That's just Quinn's fear at this point.
Incest.
Now that-
Okay.
uh,
Alright. Okay.
no words
okay.
to express
okay.
the horror
Alright.
of
okay,
such
alright.
thing.
Okay. Alright.
Oh my God,
Starting
Scoobish.
at God, I don't even know where to start with this thing. Starting at the feet. Okay.
His famous line has been said.
The feet are way too large to be even like they're okay. The feet are facing different directions, which makes them look very goofy. Just the feet, and they look goofy. The shape of the feet, the size of them, the way they're like positioned, they're just bad. We're not gonna talk about the odor that is coming from the feet and like what that's foaming at the mouth. The legs are too short to be even like recognized as actual legs. They're just too stubby, and I could actually recognize that as just like an extension of the feet, if I'm gonna be honest. So yeah, there's that, and then the legs also don't have any like inspiration texture. I mean, they have fur, but like this entire thing is covered in fur. It's not even consistent. I can't tell what this thing is made out of.
It's a furry.
Bro.
This thing isn't consistent, and then there's nothing to talk about the body. It's that boring. The hands are also feet, which is boring. The arms are just the same color as the gums, which is weird because gums aren't supposed to be made of are like arm material. And then I can't tell if that's like veins or muscle or just hairs in the skin. Yeah, it's very uncertain what this is. It's a confusing monster, but the head, what is that head? There's no okay. Aside from the fact that there's no shading on this thing whatsoever, which makes it look like it was like just made of complete and total like it's like almost all solid colors. The head doesn't. There's no neck, so that's the first reason why the head doesn't fit onto the body. There's no neck, and then you like the lower jaw doesn't look like it can move in any way because like where the jaw and the actual like top of the head would like open up, there's like not a hit. Like this thing looks like it's about to fall apart because like there's no support in the head anywhere. There's no visible joints except for in the arms, and then the teeth have goo coming out of them, but it's not like actually pouring from anywhere. It's just they're just lines on the teeth. It's not. This just doesn't make sense. And then it's inconsistent again. This is the most inconsistent monster I've literally ever had to look at. No wonder no one wants to be associated with this thing. I can't. I physically can't. The nostrils are too tiny to be like recognized as nostrils. The eyes and the head are facing a different direction, which makes this look like a Peppa Pig character on crack. I don't know. I can't.
Okay, all right.
This is like head has a random dent in it, which makes this look just even more uglier than it already is. And then like the eyes also have they're like snake eyes, but that's not how snake eyes work, and they're just really undetailed. The worst thing about the worst detail about this thing is definitely the lack of consistency in the head. And if I were to rate this monster, it'd be like maybe a -6.
Bro.
Damn.
Bro.
This is like, I was not expecting this to be like a full thing. I was just expecting y'all to just like make the designs and have me like yell at them. But you have all gone all out for this, which is what's
Scoobish
scaring
already
me.
wants to
You
die
guys are
inside.
making lore for these. You guys are making sounds for these. This is just a lot to take in, and
Already.
yeah, and it's too little at the same time. Who wants to go next?
Oh boy.
I
Me,
genuinely
I have-
hate looking at that thing so much. I hate it.
Me, go show my first one.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no! Why do you do these things to me?
Bro.
You
I
specifically
like-
created these things to aim at every single thing that I say not to do in a monster, and this highlights the shape tool portion very clearly. This is Gollypon sound plucky synths bio deeper than the shades Dapy Apiary lies the Gollypon, a monster of squares, polygons, and circles. No one questions its abstract structure because they're too scared of it and its staring eyeball to get near it. As monsters say, always run from a polygon. Okay.
Someone so like
Okay. So, oh god, I'm sensing a theme here already. Starting at the just a giant, unnecessarily huge feet on this. They are literally just there's nothing. It's just lines and then triangles to separate them. The toes aren't even like they're not symmetrical for a monster that's made of entirely shaped tools. This is like the strangest, most unsymmetrical thing I've ever seen. And then we move up to the legs, which I don't like because they're too spread apart for the body to be a circle, which makes this look like it's gonna like slip and do an accidental split at any second. Because again, the feet are too big to even be like to allow this thing to walk. And then we move up to the head body thing ish. I don't know. Okay. You all know this by now. I hate monsters that are just a circle for the main body and then a face on the circle. This is like perfectly encompasses one. Like I call those ball and stick monsters, like Whizbang. Whizbang is a ball and stick monster.
more like a ball and dick.
I'll get you. I'm literally in all of your walls right now simultaneously. I can come out and just slap any one of you. Just keep
When
on.
is high school recording this?
Oh, there!
Yes,
I
I've
can
been
see.
recording
from
this whole
here.
time.
Okay, yay.
So
Okay, continue.
we have this bland, weird circle thing. Eye of Sauron. I don't know. The pupil doesn't look like it even looks like it was like glued on with super glue to just this empty eye. And again, no shading or lighting or anything. It's completely flat. It's
I
just
wanted to make it have no contrast.
yeah. It's just this is like yeah. It's one color really. It's not one color, but it's just boring to look at. Then you have the arms, which are just boxes with mouths. I'm assuming, but the mouths aren't symmetrical, which is again what's with the lack of consistency here. I can't do this anymore. And then the arms again, very boring, very bland, nothing interesting about them. The hand mouth things are just literal rectangles. There's nothing interesting about them. I can't even. I try to do these things and I try to roast them, but I can't because there's nothing to look at all. Like it's
Bro,
literally
there's
just a
nothing
box
to
with a
work
line in the
with.
middle of it. I'm losing my job here because of you. You're gonna make me end up homeless. And then we have the
Raf!
Raf.
Raf!
Raf!
Yo! Raf!
I missed it, and y'all's already.
Okay, you just missed
two-
one. You just missed
Wait,
one.
wait,
You
You're
missed
fine. You're
one.
fine.
You missed one. You missed only one. You're
Just
wrong.
one, no worries.
Just one. No
Okay,
worries.
But
continue.
don't worry, we're
And it
recording
was
this
the
shit.
fucking figure.
Bro.
That thing is basically Raf's worst nightmare in a monster.
Fuck you. Wait, when did you? How long has it been since you started?
Not
Hold
long.
on,
few.
hold on. I have an idea. How
Think it's been like
I feel like at the end we should let Raf roast Leon's monster.
Yes.
I feel like that's warranted.
I'll
And
allow
if-
it.
Yeah, you should. Anyways,
Okay, we're gonna do that now.
Right, continue,
Okay, keep going,
Scoobish, with
keep going.
Golly Pond.
All right, okay. So then we move up onto the crown, which you know by the frog dinosaur incident. I hate when these things are just there to be there. There's no like reason, no like inspiration behind it. There's no motivation. It's just there because they wanted to fill up some space. That's exactly what this is, and again, there's no detail or anything. No, interesting things to say about it. It's just like weird triangle things on top of a circle. And then the antennae that lead to these other abstract eyes are actually pretty cool, but it's confusing because the way they overlap, again, no shading, so I can't... It just looks like that was, drawn badly, which obviously all of these were, but this is especially awful. And then the top eyes are different colors, which is just triggering me intensely. I don't even know. First, eyes aren't meant to be that shape ever. If you're gonna make like eye stalks on a monster, don't ever do what Arrow did here. This is a sin. He's gonna get like eternally punished for this later. I'll make sure he does, but I don't know. This is, if I had to rate this, this is definitely better than Leon's.
Wouldn't you mean worse? Something?
Oh no, it's better. This is a -3. This is a -3 if I had to rate it. It's bad, but it's not as
what
bad.
did you rate Leon on?
I gave him like a -6.
Can I? Okay, who's next?
No.
Oh my
No.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
disgusting.
No.
And the name
And that's
doesn't
the
help
immediate
matters
reaction you
either.
get from me. What is wrong with you? How do you even? It's not even a
What is-
PNG. It's not even PNG. What is wrong with you?
Oh,
What is
that's
wrong with
It's
you?
cursed with Quinn too.
So
Okay,
bad.
okay, you know what it looks like?
Summer, I'm gonna get you. I'm
Okay, you know what it looks like? It looks like me trying to draw Gloptic from memory in Gardic Phone.
Bro.
yeah.
what?
This is amazing. This
I
is
thought Leon's was by far gonna be the worst one. This takes the cake for the most rancid, vile piece of human trash I've ever literally had to lay my eyes on. I don't even want to write this thing, but I have to. I'm forced to write this thing. I can't. I don't. Monster and this is okay. Everything okay. I need to get myself together real quick.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
This is most certainly the
Completely broken
monster.
Scoobish.
Okay. All right. Name monstering sound acoustic guitar. Name origin monster and string. Okay, that's like -5
So original and
already.
creative.
Just for the name and the instrument. Okay.
What
so,
is it? It's negative what?
Like that's like -5 points already. You really okay?
I-
When we look at the monster design that isn't a PNG nor colored, you can see that it has the infamous dinosaur feet, no body. It's sideways. It's a sideways monster with no coloring, and then
sideways.
It's not even meant to be sideways. It's just meant to have a really long arm and then no
it
arm.
looks. There's no depth though. This is okay.
I should have made a sideways one.
And then the feet aren't the same. One is like a T-Rock's claw that was like drawn by a 5-year-old, and the other is Hollow's leg. And then
Okay.
the body is just a giant
Oh, no.
arm, which I can't.
I've been wondering where it's been.
The other arm is not even an arm; it's just a hand sticking out of just the socket of the other arm that barely exists. It's not symmetrical.
Bro.
Nothing. The only symmetrical part of this is the head, which is done entirely by a shape tool, except for the mouth. Which no, you know what? Half the mouth is done with a shape tool, and the rest of it's done with a regular. What? Yeah, there's. Okay, you're literally killing me. I was expecting these to be bad, but you all have just gone for absolutely zero consistency throughout all of these designs. Okay, you added the stupid little button nose. I hate that. The eyes aren't in the right place. It's just a circle head. I said circle heads are the worst kind of head. You guys are taking literally the worst aspects of every single monster that I hate, and you are making full designs out of them. I didn't even realize I had this many things I hate in a monster design, and yet I do. This is how bad it's got. I don't even. Okay. Whatever. And then the tree, string, weapon, sword, hammer thing, whatever that is, it's not grabbing. There's no like.
It's an acoustic guitar.
I like how its
Sure it
hands
is.
are connected to the same arm.
Yes.
I'm not sure if I can use shape 2 for the
It's
mouse or
just
not. I don't know.
It's just a
Okay.
sausage with 2 arms at the end of it.
You wouldn't know. You would know about sausages high score.
Shut your hole.
Yeah.
Shut your hole. What?
Wait, what did Arrow say to high school?
I mean,
You should know about sausages high score. That's what I said.
Oh yeah, sausage me up, bro.
Yo.
quote it.
No. Oh.
Somebody get this kid, bro. Okay. Then we have the instrument it plays. It has at least 9 strings for an acoustic guitar, and then it has no tuners, no actual like.
No
You
money,
couldn't
no
grab the thing
bitches.
if you wanted to.
hello and welcome back
Nobody.
to No Bitches, the show where I tell
Anyways,
you why you get no
completed
bitches.
Game 31 first try. Well, not
And
first
then
try, second try.
The neck of the guitar isn't even connected to the actual part of it. It's like 2
Bruh.
different things snapped together, and then the strings are just falling off. So, if there's no colors, there's no depth, there's not. I would say there's no shading, but there can't be shading when there's. Okay,
The guitar just looks
if
like
I had to
Banjo
rate
having
this
a
monster,
breakdown.
I would give it. I give it a negative 26. You have literally destroyed all competition. I don't even know how this is possible.
Oh, you're gonna love mine.
Oh,
Wait, how
no.
many did you make? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh no.
Exploding!
Oh gosh!
It looks
What
like
is that?
exploding!
Oh.
Yo, what is that shape in the top corner? What's that? Okay. Okay, whatever. God, his handwriting is awful. Blows
Bro.
raspberry. Okay.
It's Raf.
Scoobish really roasted the handwriting before the actual monster.
Okay, to
That's
be
awful.
fair, I don't care about my handwriting anymore. I gave up on that a long time ago.
That explains
Okay.
a lot. Alright.
Alright, okay.
Die.
Starting
Die.
at the feet. Oh my Jesus Christ, why can none of you have consistency? Literally, I have not seen a single consistent design so far. There's always a limb that's different, or just, or, you know, a line that's different, something done in a different style or color, whatever. Okay. Starting at the feet. The back leg, he drew this so poorly, I can't tell if there's like a dip in the leg that makes it look like a weird deformed horse leg, or if that's just like a dairy cow spot. I can't. There's multiple all over the body, and this is gonna be like the hardest thing I've ever had to. The hardest thing about this isn't even gonna be roasting the design. It's gonna be trying to figure out what I'm looking at. Unclear this is. Starting at the feet. Okay, one of them is like an emperor foot, and then it works its way up into like this weird banana shape. I don't know. There's no, no inspiration really. It's like a mitten. It's like a very poorly drawn mitten. The legs aren't proportionate to the back leg, which makes this thing just completely stupid looking. I mean, all of these are goofy looking, but this just takes the cake for like the most. Just this looks like it was made by a 5-year-old. Is what I'm trying to say. So the connection between the back leg and the front leg doesn't really make any sense. It's just like it's weird. the way it looks is weird because of the way the back leg is facing makes it look like it's like bent in the wrong way. Like someone like snapped its foot backwards and then just left the front two legs. So I don't know how this thing is even standing up correctly, but you
The
know, it's
worst part
fine.
is you can see how it's meant to stand up, but the back leg is like overlapping the front ones.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, basically.
Like,
This is so-
I drew this. I can't tell if that was intentional or not. I
like this is the most salvageable monster yet, but that's not
like
saying
something
much.
you do. It's like something he'd do naturally either way, whether he's trying to draw it bad or not. Okay. Moving up. Okay. Then we have the body, which is just literally nothing. There's nothing. It's like a horse body, but worse, mixed with like a cow, because of the patterns. But it's just very boring and bland in general. I don't really know what to say about the body, honestly. I'm just gonna move up to the torso. So this thing kind of reminds me of a centaur in the way that it's like connected and everything, except for the awful back leg. I hate that back leg. That back leg is my new worst enemy. And then we have
Anyway.
this.
I beat
Weird.
Cartronic up first try.
What?
Good job. Okay, keep going.
Okay, and then we have. Okay, Liam, bro. Okay,
Just
and then we
casually
have.
it's one of the hardest bosses in the game.
Oh, that would be the multi-stage one.
Alright, fair.
And then we just have these weird, awful hand arm things that are just, again, not proportionate and they're not even like drawn correctly. One of them is like more swollen than the other and not like bent correctly, and the fingers don't look right either. So it's just like one of them is like a claw and the rest of them are like frog hand. I don't know. Okay. And then we have this weird, boring neck. It's just a neck. At least this one has a neck. Last ones didn't even have necks. Why don't you give these things a neck? At least this one has a neck. And then I can't. I
Yeah, that makes it better, Raf.
all of your actions are excused because you gave your monster a neck, Wrath. Good job. Like, no, that's not how this works. And then we have these weird spike things on the cheeks, which just are there to fill up space, I guess. And then we have the head of the monster, which looks like it's moaning. So that's at least 6 It just looks like it's moaning. I guess that's
Hollow would know about moaning.
but I really can't tell because of just how weirdly it's shaped. If this thing is meant to blow a raspberry, it's not the right mouth position to blow a raspberry. And then the eyes have like no inspiration or anything. They're just like bland cartoon eyes. The head shapes are right.
What do you mean? My eyes look way different than that.
It's just like the very, oval-shaped eyes just only looking in one direction, either upward or downward.
Okay, that was back in the Orange Circle days.
Yes,
Leave me alone.
This looks like a monster from the Orange Circle days. This looks like you tried to
Yeah.
defend it back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, this looks like
Almost
a monster.
defending a monster.
And then the ears again are not. They're not the same. One's thicker than the other, and one is disconnected.
Ears.
And then again with
I
the
sure
weird
would know about that.
hair
Oh my gosh, not the
thing.
same.
I don't know. This weird comb hair thing. Okay. It's just weird. This thing is weird. I don't know if it's bad necessarily, but it's very strange to look at, especially because it's a hollow drawing. If I had to rate this thing, I'd give it like a -4. It's not that bad, but it's.
Why is-
Okay, I have more. I have a buffet.
Oh,
What would you
no.
like to eat?
Does
next?
anyone else? Does anyone else have
That's
another?
unfair, Hollow. You are
any-
increasing your chances of winning.
Did
That's
anyone
unfair.
else make
No,
more than
there's
one
no
design?
winning in this. We're
I
all-
made
we
I
all
made
lost, sorry.
I made more than one.
Oh
What freaking
no!
Poppy Playtime looking ass is this?
Arrow,
There.
Okay,
Well,
just
in the
because you
Poppy
said,
playtime.
okay, hold on. Just because you said that Kish is legally allowed to take it down by 15 points.
Bruh.
Okay, all right.
Here it is. It's called the.
This thing
Negative
is-
15
oh, no.
points already. Oh, by the way, if you're wondering why every single score is in the negative so far, it's because you start at 0. You don't gain points. You always lose points. You start at 0. So
Okay, Kish, but what was the rating for Hollow's monster?
It was
4.
like
It was
negative.
-4.
It was -4. It wasn't that bad. Yours was
Bruh.
far worse. I don't think anyone's gonna beat her.
Bruh.
Alright, rate
I bet I
mine
could.
off.
Also,
Oh, no.
I'm making a baby from on string right now.
Oh
Going
no.
to get
Alright.
Yes.
And
Yes. Okay.
Ona,
so-
and Ona vocal. The shortest of the Pomley, the Ona is a small creature. Its mouth isn't even a mouth, but a light yapper. Whenever someone looks at this thing, they go, "Oh no," because it looks so weird. Okay, this isn't even a bad design. It's just bland. So this is a cousin. So that's like -5 points. So that's
Okay, you know what it looks like?
That's
It
negative.
looks like one of the, okay. It looks like one of the little ghosts from Pac-Man, and then you shove Pom Pom. Oh, gross.
Where?
Then you shove Pom Pom body parts into it.
Where?
And
Where
then
did-
you
Bish,
jump Pom-Pom.
where?
Wait a minute. Okay. So starting at the feet, dinosaur feet, bland, boring dinosaur feet, pom pom feet. I don't know whatever you want to call the style of feet.
Dino.
They're boring.
This man's got no legs.
Yeah, no legs. No knees, no legs. Probably no bitches.
Probably
No
no
money.
Bitches.
Can't have
And
shit
then-
in life.
So I would move up to like the legs usually, or the body.
Or lack thereof.
There is no leg.
There's no legs. It's all feet. Arrow, you're really just wasting my time here. Okay, so then we got the head, which is just the face, and then it's like, again, what's with the different style? Why is the mouth done with like a spray tool, and then the rest of it's done in regular line art? This is awful. It's all one color, which makes this very boring. The weird pigtails look very strange, like so strange. You could have like done anything with them, and you just chose that shape. Those look like little captain, like a pirate's hook. That's how strange those look. That's not the wrong
I'm dying
thing.
over here.
And then 3 eyes, which is that's kind of cool, but like
Circle
they're
tool.
all circle tool, and they're all like very they're too similar, and also they're not symmetrical. They're one's bigger than the other, which is again with the constant the errors and just I don't know.
Oh, what's the rating?
I'm not finished yet. I still have to do these ugly
God
arms,
damn
and
it.
then you have the hands, which are just very boring
They're
and
copy-pasted.
copy and pasted. Yeah. So, if I had to rate this thing, well, I already got -20, which is very close to Raf's because of the Poppy Playtime thing, and also like actually no shape tool, so that's like negative. So this is like -22. -20.
I'm still waiting.
Close.
-20. You were very close because of High Score had to open his mouth.
What was that supposed to mean?
And High Score.
I'm going to,
Anytime you open your mouth, hell happens.
I'm going
Yeah.
to slap you.
Okay.
Hey, I
You're
just
trying to say
finished
it's bad
the
rap.
baby monstering. I
What was
finished
next,
the
sorry?
baby monstering.
Next.
Oh no.
High score?
Next.
What?
Are you next, high score?
Oh, I actually haven't gone yet. Well, actually, yeah, Arrow's gone twice. I guess I should go next.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see what the gay dragon has
Okay,
made.
I'm so.
Oh. Alright.
Let's go, gay man. This doesn't even look
This
good.
old jingle.
Okay. It looks like.
Bro.
Oh
Okay.
god.
It looks.
It looks like that one monster.
No. Okay, I got it. Okay. It looks like if you took Curious George and merged it with Shaun the Sheep.
Bruh.
This looks like a character from Bobby the Reindeer that old jingle would accomplish. Freaking.
No. Oh.
This is like a character cloud with God mod.
Dude.
I
Alright.
can't do it anymore. I can't.
We've crossed the
It's
line
so
today.
bad because I know what this man is capable of. I know what he can draw. I know that he's good at this. And this is. God, I think Quinn could roast this better than I can because it's wearing clothes and it's humanoid. Like, that's.
Where's clothes?
It's clothes!
Close.
Oh God! Starting at the differently look. I'm actually struggling now. You're genuinely making this painful.
The
This
struggle real.
Okay, starting at the feet. Again, with the inconsistency. The feet are like the weird. I don't even know what style that is. It's like weird, flat, but also not. It's the old hollow style feet. The toes are stacked on top of each other instead of next to each other. And then the one leg is shorter than the other, so this thing won't be able to stand, making this disproportionate, automatically like losing 5 points for that. And then we move up with the legs that are just sticks. I hate ball and stick monsters, so I mean, it's not entirely a ball and stick monster, but this is just a green like human with elf ears. So because of the unoriginality, that's also negative 5 points. So you're already at negative 10, and I haven't even gone to the torso yet. Then we've got the actual instrument itself, which has buck teeth and no it's the most unoriginal face I've ever seen. And then like the drum doesn't even have a pattern on it. You couldn't even pattern the drum. There's no detail on the drum. It was drawn so awfully. I don't even know what to describe. And then the wings are an unnecessary touch. And even if you did want to add wings to this, there's no point adding wings because of how awfully you did this. Like this is literally this is genuinely like probably the worst thing I've ever had to look at, just because of how bland it is, just because of all the colors. They just blend. This is literally the 3 same repeated colors over and over again. He didn't even change the hair and the drum. It's the exact same color. There's no shading. There's no detail. There's no lighting. It's just so bland. It's boring. And then we move on to the tail, and it's like a furry tail. That's minus 10 points right there. Because it's a furry. That's like cat tail. I don't like cats. I like dogs. That's minus 10 points right there. You're at negative 20. I genuinely don't even know how this is.
He's got boom at the end of his tail.
It's the most boring tail literally I've ever seen, just ever. And then of course all the lines and the clipping, which is just the worst thing I've ever seen. And then like the lines just go through other lines, which is it makes it look stupid. This is stupid. And then you move up to the shirt. It doesn't need a shirt. I just realized you put the drum right in front of this thing's crotch, but it has a shirt on. But I don't see any pants on this thing, which makes it look like this is like censorship. You just censored its balls, man. What? Why?
Listen, this guy is only. I'm doing you a favor.
Only
that was put there on purpose. What is wrong with you? You can't without making it like half naked, can you? No, you can't. I don't even know. That's negative 2 points because that's NSFW, and that's not okay. I'm reporting you to Discord TOS for this. That's not okay.
No.
Okay.
Ironic.
But nice knowing you.
Has the legs and the tail.
Okay, you know what? Circle tool head. You use circle tool on the head, but you didn't use it for the eyes, which makes this thing like. I don't. What's the point of using circle tool if you're not going to use it absolutely everywhere like Arrow did? Okay, this is like. I can't. And then the nostrils are again completely different sizes, and then the eyes have no like originality. There's no personality in this thing at all. And then of course the mouth. You've all been waiting for me to go onto the mouth. There's no reason why the mouth should be on the side. It's just there. And then we have the weird waffle teeth. Again, very boring, very bland, nothing interesting. The mouth is like the same color as everything on this drawing. And then we have that's the face done. The elf ears are a cool touch, so I'm taking away 2 points for that. I'm adding 2 points. So now you're less close to winning because you made cool elf ears, even though they're in wrong places. And then and then it's a ginger, so I'm adding those 2 points back. And therefore, therefore, right? This ends up with a score of negative 20.
I feel like the game should also dock a few points.
Ginger, oh my god, it ends in beats. You know what? That's negative. That's 7 points erased. Okay, you beat Raf just because of that stupid game. You beat Raf just because of the game. This I can't with you people. What is wrong with you?
Guys, I'm about to end the recording. Do you have any last words?
Your mom.
Dipsters are epic. I love the dipsters.
Pillow ladies forever.